Saturday, we're going to be having at the start of the Nigeria Women's Football League. We loved what we saw last season, and then everyone said, well done to Aisha Falode and the Women's Football Board. Now we want them to consolidate. Yes, the season opener will also be a stunning one between Nasarawa Amazons that have been doing so well and FC Robo Queens. It will be played right there in Lafia. Oluchi Tobechukwu, she loves women's football. She's a big advocate, and she joins us now live in the studio. Oluchi, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Thank you so much, Austin. It's so good to be here.
But before we get into that, let's just show some love to the Super Falcons. They are also getting ready to play France in an international friendly. With what you've seen of the team, what are your expectations tomorrow?
Well, it's a welcome development. A lot of people have looked, up to the Falcons getting a quality friendly match. Finally, it has come. They will be squaring it up with France late tomorrow. For me, I think it's an opportunity for these girls to get exposed. They've been kind of quiet all this while, not having any activity in terms of the Women's Nations Cup outcome that is coming up, later in the year. So it's a good one for them to, see their strengths, for the new coach to see the new players. I'm not just a little happy, about the number of players, that were invited for this, but let's just do with what we have. The girls, especially the home-based players, they went down there for the Wafu Cup. They were able to come third, and a lot of people liked what we saw, that players, gotten from the league can come out and, show what they've gotten. So if given the opportunity, if given, the kind of exposure that they need, that they're going to do better than that.
That's right. So that's it with that friendly match. It will play tomorrow right there in France, in Le Mans to be precise. And we got an interesting comment. It's a page-long letter by Per Vincent right there in Paris. When we get this sort of comments, we just want to appreciate whoever is sending it. It started by saying, good afternoon. You can send it later, earlier in the day. It says, my name is Per Vincent, and I'm a coach here in Le Mans. It was right there in France, and I got a chance to watch your female national team train for the first time today. I just wanted to note my observations as I watch the entire session. It says the team was very impressive and sharp at practice all through. It says he was chatting one of Nigeria's officials at the stadium who told him the names of some of the players. The standout performers for him were Francisca Odega. So the French women's team, watch out, were coming. Francisca Odega, Desire Paranozie. Interestingly, he mentioned Sophia Omidiji. He says clearly one of the most technical players on the team. He said Sophia was good on the ball, has good awareness, and can read the game very well, and was also physically strong. That's beautiful coming from Sophia. And it says Ngozi Okobi also was impressive. So I would just want to say well done to Per Vincent. It's a long email. It means he's been following our shows and he was showing appreciation. We appreciate you also. Thank you so much, Vincent. Let's talk about the one we're looking forward to on Saturday. What sort of match are we going to have when Nasarawa Amazons and FC Robo Queens play?
It's when you look at the pairing, it's kind of funny. A lot of people want to see it's a kind of a lopsided pairings. Nasarawa Amazons are the league champions, and pairing up against FC Robo, the team that had to wait till the last match of the season, before they escaped relegation. They had to beat Heartland Queens, coached by Uche Ukeria, by 5-0 last season to still remain on top. It's going to be a tough one because FC Robo, a long time they've been able to garner, beef up the team with good players, and you can't just help it when you have a team that has our own Rashidat Ajibade. This is an individual that right from under 17, she's been the captain. She's grown to the under 20 team. She's had opportunity to be in the Wafu Cup, and she also won the award as the best player in the local league that was organized by the NFF. We also have Monday Gift. picked another good player that has also tasted them national team, experience. So these are players. One good thing about FC Robo, because I'm based in Lagos, I was able to watch almost all their matches. It wasn't just limited to FC Robo. I was also opportune to be in Port Harcourt to see Rivers Angels play. I was in Lokoja too, and I was also in Uyo to see Bomb Angels play.
And you'll be going to Lafia also?
Certainly, I will be in Lafia. I was also in Akure. I saw Sunshine Queens. They played. Sunshine Queens is being handled by another woman. So when I see women doing what a lot of people, they think they can do, is impressive for me. So I'll also be in Lafia to see FC Robo play against Nasarawa. All is set for the league to commence.
So we are ready. Everything is set. It's on Saturday. So if you are in Lafia, even if you're in Abuja, you could just, just need to go to have a chill out time and watch the best of women's football. Nasarawa state government, they said they are going to give that one full attention. The governor will be there. Everybody that supports women's football will come out.
Listen, let me tell you something. Last season, when just a little about this time last year, March 25th, we were all looking forward to going to Akure. They had a league opener in Akure where Sunshine Queens, hosted the Bomb Angels. A lot of people were skeptical. A lot of people didn't know if the league was going to hold, because the season before last season, the league was halted a couple of times, about 3 times, with a lot of issues on ground. But I must tell you that with Aisha Falode on board, things are different. The league has been going. The governor was totally in support of the team coming to Akure, and the first lady of the state, she also graced the occasion. She watched the match from the beginning to the end, and that has been an icing on the cake for the board. And from match day 1 till the league ended, there was no walkover, Austin.
That's a good one for the league. Very good one. I'm talking about state officials coming out to support. It was very, very important. Osun Babes, the deputy governor, was always coming out to also support them. And you also need to come out to support women's football. You saw right there the fixtures after Saturday. Next week, Wednesday, we're going to see other fixtures. That's it right there. Group B fixtures, National Amazons, I told you, will take on FC Robo Queens. Jokodolu Babes will take on Adamawa Queens. Pelican Stars will play Osun Babes, while Sunshine Queens will host Abia Angels. In Group A, there's Edo Queens versus Ibom Angels. Confluence Queens will take on Bayelsa Queens. Confluence Queens, they were pretty distant last season also. Shaw Babes will take on Heartland Queens, while Delta Queens will play Rivers Angels. Familiar foes right there. But let's talk about the start of this new season. Is everything set? Are we done with the registration? Are club owners okay with the timing? No problems?
Last season, for the first time, when Aisha stamped her feet that all clubs must pay their registration before they participated in the league. Even when Sadat Amazon, one of the teams, they delayed in making payments. She insisted that they had to pay their money. The board needs money to run the secretariat. We need money to run the league. You want to ask me, when people just come out and say that there was no walkover, people don't ask why were they able to achieve that for the first time. And it was just because the board, took up the challenge of, making sure that they carry the burden of indemnities. Board pay the officials that come to officiate. In the time past, you will agree with me that even home teams, they don't come out to play their matches, even when they are not traveling, because the burden of paying match officials was much on them. So the Aisha-led board has been able to shoulder that responsibility. So the clubs must act responsibly, by paying their registration fees, making sure that the welfare of the players too is utmost. Last season, when we went on the first round of the league ended, she had to extend it for extra 2 weeks to make sure that all the clubs complied to pay their players. These are young girls. They could be anybody's daughter.
And they are breadwinners, some of them.
Most of them are breadwinners. So you need to take care of them. They are the main actors. So it shouldn't be the administrators all around. And these are the things you've been able to put in place. If you don't pay your registration fee, you won't be part of the league. Okay, we talked about the board has the right and the responsibility of making sure that players' excesses in terms of indiscipline are being curbed. That is yellow and red cards. Those are just the minor issues, and the boards reserve the right to peg that amount. Last season, the club owners, they came, they pleaded, let's reduce this amount. It was reduced, and we are coming again this season to say they should. You know, the football is real business.
Yeah.
It's real business, and we must be serious.
And if you cannot meet the requirements, just step aside, because it's supposed to be international best practices, and you're supposed to comply with them.
The league is set Saturday in Lafia. The league will commence, and following Wednesday, other matches will take place.
I like that. I like that landing. Oluchi, I must say thank you so much. So you go have some rest and go to Lafia. We'll continue to monitor what's going on with women's football. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Austin.